get a little bit of a feel for us.
Kenny built this deck today for Speedy. We'll probably end up painting it white with a couple black stripes just to keep the theme, because it's got some racing stripes there.
So this is good service. It's really chilly in the shade because it's going to be a beautiful day, but we are delivering quarters to somebody in space 125. That's what we do at McCloud Rv Park.
Before office hours.
Good morning. Hi. How many quarters do you need?
Today is Monday morning. Most of the guests have left, but it's the final week for preparations for Memorial Weekend. I'm just heading over to the Speedy trailer because Kenny built a deck yesterday. Jorge's painting the deck today. And then also something we took care of is the trailer didn't have any 12 volt. So none of the 12 volt lights were working. The water pump wasn't working. So Kenny had never done it before, but he took apart the assembly behind the breaker panel, and we determined that the converter was bad. The converter converts regular, like city electricity where we plug in, into 12 volt. So we just got the part information, ordered it on Amazon. He just put it back in, put the wires back the way they were meant to be, and it works. Very cool.
Pine soaks up wood, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Our pine soaks up paint, not wood.
At the same time, we have the gentleman from Campora Propane trying to finalize the installation of the propane tank. We're trying to get it ready for Memorial Weekend, but who knows? We still have the Department of Weights and Measure to come and calibrate. So we're hoping for the best. Hey, how's it going? Good, you? Jeez, look at the grass here.
Yeah, it's coming along, right?
Oh yeah. Camper food. We just got an air fryer, so I cooked the filet mignon in the air fryer just over there. And then Tammy made the salmon on the barbecue. And we have a nice salad here. Very tasty, healthy meal. I just came over to Speedy to get everything ready for its photo shoot, so we can put the trailer on Airbnb, make a YouTube video, and put it on our booking system. We put some nice chairs here, put some gravel down, made kind of like a bar table setup out of some old logs. This is the old converter that Kenny removed, and this is trash. He put a new one in. Jorge made this deck this morning with the racing stripes similar to the trailer, which is kind of cool. And now me and Tammy are just going to fix the bedding for Speedy's photo shoot. With Memorial Weekend coming up in a couple days, we ordered from McCloud Service District, we ordered another dumpster because we're noticing on Sunday evenings from a regular weekend it's getting over full. So we just ordered another dumpster. Those guys are here to swap it out. What's up? How you doing? We have a guest in the park who's a monthly rental. She's been here a couple months and she's staying here for a few more months. But when she came, she has a spot, but we told her that Memorial Weekend we are full, so we are going to use the tractor right now to relocate her to one of the non-sewer sites just for the weekend, and then after that we are going to put her into back into her spot. So a couple days ago I went to Salerno's Hardware in Mount Shasta to pick up 5 gallons of paint. They were out of the 5-gallon containers, so I had to buy 5 1-gallon containers. Paint now is costing over $50 a gallon, and Jorge's getting all the picnic tables ready for Memorial Weekend. I think this is the last season we're going to be putting paint on these ugly tables, and next year we're going to have to invest in a whole bunch new tables. So our new toy is an air fryer, and I would recommend this to anyone that travels in an RV part-time, full-time, anytime. It's just amazing. So, what does the famous chef have for this evening?
We have artichoke hearts, some cauliflower, and homemade mashed potatoes.
With skin on for the extra vitamins.
Yes.
And in here we got the chicken going.
And don't forget the wine.
Crumb chicken. Just look at this crunch. It's unbelievable.
And it is so soft inside. It's better than any crumb chicken I have ever made.
And I made it. Well, you put
I
the batter
prepared it.
and I put it in the oven and I
It was
watched
a
it.
combined effort.
All right.
I gotta go back. I gotta visit Scott Valley today. And I got some things I gotta do. Also in Scott Valley on tomorrow. I might be able to come down and just pull it apart and see.
Okay. I'm documenting. You guys are probably busy today dropping off for the weekend, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. How was your winter?
Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow people are going to start rolling in, and good news, the AC is running because it's nice and warm today. And the guys are hustling to get everything ready. And it was pretty good. Most people complied, but a lot of people just came flying in the front entrance, and they go visit their friends, or they just fly in the front entrance and they think because they had a reservation they'd go straight to their spot. But we like people to check in so we can put a car tag on their mirror, and if they have a guest, we put the guest pass on the mirror just so we know who's on the property.
So we have a lady in one of the cabins at the back that said she wasn't feeling well. We went to check up on her, and she said she has an equilibrium problem where she's losing her balance. She hasn't taken her medication for a number of years because this hasn't happened for a while. So she asked if she could stay one more night, which we could, thank goodness, accommodate her. But from tomorrow I am fully booked. And told her to take her medicine and everything, and not 30 minutes later she called me over again and asked me the exact same thing. She had totally forgotten that she had spoken to me.
I mean,
So-
she even came up to you and said, "Excuse me, do you work at the RV park?"
Yes,
So sad.
it's a little worrisome. So Warren is going to go over there and just make sure she's okay. Maybe we can call some family and take care of her.
So now the lady just flagged Jorge down and said, "Excuse me, I need to stay for another night." She doesn't even remember that she paid with her credit card for another night. So I asked Jorge to ask her for some relative's phone number, and she says she doesn't remember any one of her relative's phone number. So I'm just going to go to the back and try sort it out and see what we can do. To talk to the lady, and she understands everything, but she does not understand that she already reserved the cabin for tonight. I asked her if she has a son or a daughter. She said that she does, but they both live far away and they cannot help her. I told her to call a friend. She doesn't know any of her friends' numbers, so I told her to look in her phone and just call a couple friends, because I really don't want to be calling any officials or law enforcement and escalating this thing into something that it doesn't have to be. So hopefully she can get a friend or a relative to come and help her. Staff. Right through this area, it gets a little narrow. There's a traffic cone and a log. And we try to see who can actually miss them, because it's a 15-foot gap. But somehow 8 feet of truck and trailer can't seem to thread the needle. Yep, he wins the prize. I'm just joking. So Aspen is another one of our glamping rentals. It's a real big trailer. It sleeps 6 people. It actually sleeps 8, but we do it at 6. And we got it rented tomorrow night on Airbnb. We don't have a designated spot for this trailer, so we just put it into this spot. And now me and Jorge are going to level it off. I've been trying for the last year to ask Debbie and Tammy to give this trailer a designated spot. That way every time somebody rents it, we don't have to move it. But for 2023, I think we pretty much dialed in. We only have to move it a couple spots. But when we do have a permanent spot, we're going to set it up with loungers and a barbecue and, you know, a nice seating area, and make it like a really nice chill spot outside. Okay, stop running.
Okay, so is that something, I mean, have you physically seen and spoken to her today? Or?
Yeah, so like maybe 9 or 10 this morning, she was calling me over. I was on my bicycle, and then my wife got to her first, and then she said she's feeling dizzy, and is it okay if she stay another night? So my wife charged her for another night. Luckily it's the only opening we have because it's Memorial weekend. And then maybe a half hour later, she called my wife over again. She didn't remember the first conversation, like asking can she reserve another night and explaining the whole thing, how she's dizzy. Look, that there's a water main or a water break at 119, so we're gonna go check it out. The Kelnhoffers in their giant big RV. Yeehaw! How you doing?
That's the puppy.
Well,
Get a drink. It was so fun.
on Memorial weekend we got a lot of guests, and then a lot of the people that have RV spaces bring guests. So I just noticed this now, and Kenny said he did it. I think it's freaking genius. I didn't even ask him to do it, and he just got the common sense to put some lines down, because last year people kind of parked in a weird way and they wasted space. So this is pretty smart. reservation tomorrow for 3 days for Memorial Weekend. We have 50 people waiting to get spaces for Memorial Weekend, and they want to cancel, and they want a full refund.
Scratch that. And then it was space 74. No, that's great. And I know you campers, I see you've come before, and I appreciate that.
At first she told them that they got to lose one night and they wanted to move their reservation to a future date, but we explained that somebody else on the waiting list can't now just make the plans and hook up everything and be here by tomorrow. They've made probably other plans. So they told Tammy she's really rude and they hung up on her, but then they called back and it sounds like they apologized and they're making friends again. So that's good because we all want happy campers.
Okay.
So basically they're telling her that we're going to rent the space out anyway, so, and she's saying if we rent the space out we'll give them some money back, and if we don't rent the space out they have to lose a night, and I think it's only fair. I mean, it sucks to make people pissed off, but we are a business. So we're coming to cabin 101 to check if the lady's feeling better today, and her car's gone and the cabin's empty, so I guess she's feeling better, hopefully, because she's driving pretty far. Just like last year, the creek or the little stream is blocked, so Kenny's gonna get some wood and try unblock it. So behind the workshop over there, there's a little dam that separates the creek and the little stream. So Kenny's gone and put some 2x4s in there, which blocks the flow of this water, while he is trying to get everything out of the pipe that goes under the road, because the kids put all sorts of logs and toys and water bottle floaties. So what Kenny does, he's going to screw two 2x4s together and use them as a battering ram and see if we can get some of the crap out of there, because if that doesn't work we have to get a backhoe and dig up the whole road and the pipe.
Oh Christ.
Found something.
Yeah, but it feels solid, dude.
If you turn it sideways.
I don't know what the obsession is.
It's crazy, right?
Ramming stuff in these pipes, dude. Warren, will you look on the other side and see if anything comes out?
Yeah. Nothing yet.
It's a fucking boulder, man.
How the fuck does a boulder get in there?
I don't know.
Are you think it's gonna come?
Yeah, I'm getting it right now.
Oh my god.
There's your problem. There's 2 or 3 of them in there like that.